One very special viewer, Miss Tina, has asked me a very important question that I would like to address, and that's how I deal with self-esteem every day when dealing with chronic pain and a disability or life in a wheelchair in general. So today I would like to address that question. The fact of the matter is, when you're disabled and dealing with anything in terms of health or being in a wheelchair, etc., people are going to treat you a little bit differently, and some people deal and have to struggle with self-esteem issues because of this. So I want to give you some tips of how I keep a high self-esteem and stay positive while dealing with all the things I deal with every day. The first thing I want to suggest, and it may sound odd, but for self-esteem is the first thing you want to do is try taking a hot bath or a shower or just getting dressed. I know it sounds maybe simple for people that don't deal with disability and chronic pain, but for us that struggle sometimes just getting through the day, it can really make a big difference in our energy levels. It may be tiring, but it will make you feel a little bit better. I know me it does anyways. Even if you're just relaxing in bed, it's just nice to feel freshened up and to be ready. So Amber just told me a really cool idea, like getting in the shower, changing your clothes, getting ready for the day, and that's changing your sheets, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Like changing your clothes or getting a shower, it's going to make you feel fresh. Even if you are lying in bed all day, at least you're lying in a nice clean bed with nice fresh linens. I know sometimes doing the laundry can be exhausting, but if you have a nice change of sheets, that apparently can really increase your mood and energy level for the day. So I would suggest that. Try changing your bed sheets, try changing up your bed, and see if that helps you. One big thing that really helps me is I make a goal. The goal can be small, it doesn't have to be anything big or overwhelming. It doesn't have to be a plan that you may have to cancel if you're not feeling good. It can be something like taking your dog for a walk, sitting outside and getting some sun. Amber and I today are making this video, so that's all I've accomplished. It can be anything from watching a movie with some friends or family. It doesn't have to involve other people. You can color, build a pillow fort, put a movie on. Personally, if I had a good pillow fort, blanket fort, and a coloring book, I would probably be content forever. Like a never. I would probably never come out. I would probably just go into hibernation. So I would suggest that. Tina is younger, so we are trying to think of some ideas to fit that age group, say between 7 and 15. Miss Tina is very mature for her age. So things like that, if you want to have some friends over and just relax, you don't have to feel pressure to accomplish anything, you don't have to feel pressure to, do a sport or go for a run. It can be really small, but just getting out and getting some sun, getting some fresh air can really make a difference. And you don't have to get dressed up. You can spend the day in your pajamas if you want, whatever makes you most comfortable. And like I said, make a goal. If that's writing in a diary, that really helps me kind of reflect on the day and not necessarily disability related, but it can be anything from your day. And I just write to reflect on my actions, as odd as that may sound, how I've reacted to situations, training Stella, spending time with a friend, and that really helps me relax. And it also helps me keep track of things like pain, dislocation, stuff like that. So if a doctor ever asks me, I'd have it written down. And it's good just to kind of keep track for myself because sometimes it becomes overwhelming. So by writing every day, it breaks it down into a smaller amount of writing that I can just do before going to bed, and that really helps me relax. So maybe get yourself a little journal. Miss Tina, I know you have a new journal that a special friend sent you, so I would recommend maybe opening that up and writing something, maybe coloring me a picture, anything like that. Sometimes I just whip out some crayons and start coloring. There's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. And like I said, just make that one little goal. It doesn't have to be for anyone else, it doesn't have to be big, but every day when you wake up, just try to think of one thing that you would like to accomplish, and let's see if that helps. One thing I really want to say is make sure you're surrounding yourself by people that support you and support you despite your disability, with your disability included, wheelchair included, and just you as an individual. Surround yourself by people that, if you cancel plans, will not make you feel bad. This is a big thing that a lot of people with different disabilities and chronic pain have to deal with. They don't understand when friends cancel plans. If I plan something for tomorrow and something happens, I may not be able to follow through with those plans. So you want to surround yourself with people that understand that and support you, even if you have to cancel last minute, and understand why you are. It's not because we don't want to hang out with you, or we don't want to spend time, or we don't want to go shopping. It's not because of those things. It's simply because we're not physically able to, and that's unfortunate, but I promise you we do want to spend time with you. It does mean a lot to us. If you have pets, pets are an amazing companion to have, especially with those of us that are dealing with disabilities. Some of us have service dogs, some of us have therapy dogs, some of us have emotional support animals. And I know Miss Tina has Petie, so hi Petie if you're out there watching with Miss Tina. And you know that you can always have that dog. You can focus on that dog, and you can put your energy into taking that dog for walks, just spending some time alone. You don't have to reflect like a journal like I do. And just spend time with your dogs, spend time with your animals. They enjoy your company, they enjoy the walks, they enjoy the cuddles, and they don't judge you if you're spending all day in bed. They don't judge you if you're walking all day. They don't judge you if you're not feeling well, or you don't look fantastic, or you're not dressed to the nines. They're always going to be there for you. So I seriously encourage you, Miss Tina, hold on, give Petie a big hug for me. Doing something for other people, like volunteering at a retirement home, a dog shelter, a school, teaching kids how to read, anything like that. It doesn't, age doesn't determine these things. Anyone can volunteer and make a difference in their community. I personally find that it helps me take my mind off my struggles or any issues that I may be having, pain that I may be having, and refocuses it on something more positive and something that I can help make a difference. So for me, I go with Stella and I visit my grandma who lives just across the road. That's a nice break. We can have some tea, take our mind off of things, and just have a nice talk. And it lifts my spirits, it lifts her spirits, it lifts Stella's spirits, and it's a win-win. So if you can volunteer, or if you're able enough to get out into your community or even visit someone like your grandma that you love, it can make a big difference. And it also makes you feel good that you're doing something for someone else other than yourself, and it takes the focus away from things that you're dealing with. I know that everyone has their down days, and Miss Tina, sometimes days can be harder to get through than others. Sometimes pain and disability can get in the way of life. But if you stay positive and you keep looking for those positive things in your life and surrounding yourself by your wonderful family and your friends that understand, that will help you and support you, as well as Petie, through it. I mean, everyone has their down days. Sometimes I have days that are hard. Sometimes I have days that I can't get out of bed. I can't make myself food. But I stay positive by lifting myself up. You know, these things will pass. Things will get better. It may seem like it won't, and maybe it seems like things are getting worse, but I guarantee you, as long as you keep pushing and you keep that attitude, things will get better. And things are gonna get better because you're gonna make them better. They're not gonna be better because someone else is doing it for you. It's gonna be better because you are making that mental decision that you want better for yourself and to have the life that you want. Do not let anyone or anything stand in your way of achieving your goals in life or your dreams. If you want to be a veterinarian, Miss Tina, you can be a veterinarian, you can be a teacher, you can be anything you want to be. Wheelchair, no wheelchair, syringomyelia or not, none of these things are gonna change what you want out of your future. On those days that you're having pain, you know, stay close to your family, you know, talk to people, tell them how you're feeling, don't hide it, you don't need to cover it up or pretend like you're not hurting. Be honest and talk to people. Sometimes, you know, your mom understands more than you know. Sometimes people can relate more than you know. And I know it's hard because you're young and you don't have a lot of people going through the same thing, but I'm going through the same thing. I'm here for you, and I love you so, so much. You're amazing. You're my inspiration. I don't know how I ended up being your inspiration, but I'm so blessed to know you, and your mom, fantastic. I can't wait to come visit you again, and you go horseback riding. You get to have your hand cycle that I'm so excited to give to you. It's been at my house waiting for you, Miss Tina. So maybe that will be something fun that you can do this summer, is take out the hand cycle and maybe just, you know, go up and down your street around the block, you know, looking cool. You got on your new ride. Everyone's gonna be like, wow, where do I get a hand cycle? Because that's so cool. And you can be like, you can't, only I get one because I'm special. So, you know, maybe that will give you something to do. I know you love basketball. Keep working, and you could be a Paralympian one day. Yes, it's true. Keep working. Get yourself into a wheelchair basketball club, lady, and start working, because I want to see you out on the court sometime. And focus on that. I love you. Take care of yourself. Enjoy hot bubble baths, and feel free to give me a call any day or anytime you feel like you want that extra support or somebody to talk to, because I understand. Okay, love you, Miss Tina. Bye.